Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got my third and final best of roundup of 2019, and this one is going to be all about clothes. Well, not just clothes, some shoes and some accessories as well. I wanted to look back at some of my most worn pieces of 2019. There were quite a few that really stood out. I basically scrolled through my Instagram and picked out the ones that I knew that I had been picking out the most out of all the other things in my wardrobe. So I've got a nice little list here ready to show you. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, please do subscribe. And I'm just gonna crack straight on with this video. So the first item are a pair of boots actually, and I got these I think either at the very start of the year or at the end of 2018, and they were in the sales, and I had been after a pair of sock boots which were in a animal print, and I picked up these ones from Zara that were in an amazing snake print pattern, and I just wore them non-stop, especially kind of the first part of the year going into spring. I wore them loads, and I also wore them a little bit in the autumn of 2019 as well. They're just so comfy. I couldn't believe how comfy they were. And they were just like the perfect thing that I needed in my wardrobe. I was after a pair of sock boots, but one that weren't necessarily like your classic black pair. I now realise I do need some kind of neutral pair that I can wear with kind of patterned outfits that doesn't clash with a animal print. So that is on my list of things to buy. These boots really helped me experiment a little bit more with clashing prints and colours as well, and I just got so many compliments whenever I wore them as well. And they were such a bargain. They were about 20 quid, I think, down from 50, so a really good buy. No surprises whatsoever, I have quite a few items from New Look. So the first thing is this New Look cardigan. I'd been after one of these kind of short style cardigans for a long while, and I had spotted this one originally at full price in New Look, and I'd held off from buying it originally, and then I went online, and I was already getting some basic things like pajamas or something, and I saw it was in the sale at £9, and I was like, it's meant to be, I'm gonna buy it. So I did, and I'm so happy I did, because I got so much wear out of it. It pretty much became my only cardigan that I ever wore. I do have some like long line ones which I'm not really reaching for anymore, which I might get rid of. I definitely prefer a shorter cut cardigan, and I would wear this sometimes done up as well as loose, and it was just the perfect kind of mix of a little bit oversized but also fitted, being kind of at my hips. No surprises at all. I also ended up wearing my New Look snakeskin print jumpsuit so much. More towards kind of the springtime. In 2018 I had worn it a ton, and last year I just again wore it so much. It's just such an easy throw on piece. I'm such a sucker for a jumpsuit because it's just such an easy outfit to put together, especially when you're having one of those days where you're freaking out and you don't know what to wear. Jumpsuit always saves the day for me, and it's the perfect kind of like length on my leg in a kind of culotte style in the trouser part. It's got a nice little tie waist, and yeah, I just wore this so much, and it was really nice as well because it was alright wearing it kind of in the spring when it wasn't too warm, but I would have been too hot in like jeans and a jumper, and it was just a great little style piece to throw on, especially if I was going to an event or anything, or just going out to meet friends. It was just like the perfect throw on piece. I also went back to this New Look white blouse quite a lot. It's got like a really nice high neck, almost kind of Victorian style, but it's kind of a bit pared down. I loved pairing it with kind of skirts and also jeans as well. It was a really nice way to smarten up a pair of jeans. And that's the thing, like I really kind of ventured more back into like my white blouses and my white shirts. I wore my normal white shirt quite a lot as well. Not as much to be included in this video, but I think it deserves a little mention anyway. So I think I'm kind of braving back more into smart wear, mixing it with more casual wear. When I was in sixth form, you had to wear like smart wear, and I've been trying to get away from that for quite a while. I think I'm slowly getting back into it, especially with my love for blazers and things like that. So I think it's slowly creeping back in. Shirts and blazers, I'm slowly introducing them properly into my wardrobe and mixing them more with casual as well. Now don't worry if you are a sustainable, eco-friendly person. I do have some secondhand and some vintage pieces in this video as well, so do not worry. I don't think I could actually include a most worn video without mentioning some sort of secondhand purchase or a vintage purchase, because that is where I'm trying to go with my purchasing in general, especially more this year, but I have been doing it for a long while. The first thing I want to include are these pair of trousers that I picked up from Rocket, and they're almost kind of like a summer harem style pant, but they're quite slimline and they're just so flattering. Originally, when I put them on in the shop, I was not sure. I was like, don't know whether these are for me, because where the pockets were lying, they made my hips look absolutely massive because of the way that the fabric was lying, and I had to really play around with it, and I actually found that if I tucked the pockets kind of around my leg, then they looked super flattering. So that's basically how I've been wearing them, but they're really light, perfect for like a holiday pair of trousers if you want to look a little bit smart. But you could also wear them to the beach as well. Super comfy, nice elasticated waist. I think we all appreciate that. And just great as well to pair and also smarten up a little bit in the summer. Like again, in this picture, I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt, which I picked up, well, actually no, I didn't pick up. I got given from my mum from a charity shop. She saw it and thought of me, which was very nice. And that was a great combination. I wore that combination a lot. Next, I have this pair of dungarees. I think that I'm going to explain them as dungarees because that's how I've been wearing them. I think it is more of a play suit. So they're from New Look and they're the perfect khaki shade. And you've got kind of the dungaree top style with like the straps, but then again, you've got a culotte leg. They're just, again, super flattering with the big belt, really cinches in my waist, and it looks so good. I just really loved wearing them with t-shirts underneath. I think I wore them with some roll necks in the kind of the start of spring. Again, it was just a really easy throw on outfit, and I just found myself wearing this so much, especially, I didn't really wear this in the summer a lot because the fabric is quite thick. I found it better kind of styling it in those kind of shoulder seasons, spring and autumn. I definitely cannot do this video without mentioning my Vans. Possibly the best purchase I've done in a very long while. I had really been struggling to find a pair of comfy shoes that were not white, because I love my Adidas Stan Smiths, but they're white and they really easily get mucked up, and I just wanted a pair that wouldn't matter if they looked a little bit battered. Now, because I have a slight kind of bunion and also slight plantar fasciitis, I think that's the word, I can't wear Converses anymore because they're too narrow and they actually aggravate my toe joint, so it actually hurts when I walk in them for a long period of time. And then my boyfriend actually suggested I get a pair of Vans, and I'd seen the old school style going around so much on Instagram, and I was like, right, I think this is the one I want to try and get. And I tried on a pair of Vans before and I thought they were really comfy, but oh, when I got these, oh, they were so comfy. They were like cushions on my feet. I just loved the style of them, how they looked, how I could kind of toughen up an outfit because of the black in the shoe. I can easily put in a pair of insoles if I'm doing a lot of walking in a day, and they're really, really comfy, and it works really well. Because originally I actually didn't wear them with insoles, and I felt my arch really aching after a full day of walking if I took them like away on a city break or something. So actually paired with a insole, great walking shoe, really love them. And I'm debating getting another pair of Vans. I just don't know what to get. So if you've got any suggestions other than the old school black and white style, leave them down below, because I really want to get another pair, but I just don't know what to get. Next is an item that I picked up on Depop, and it is this Shein dress. I was looking for some summery light dresses to take away with me to Barcelona, and I realised my wardrobe was seriously lacking. So what I did was I hopped onto Depop and I kind of had a little look and see what I could find, and I picked up a few dresses, but this one was probably the best out of all the ones that I picked up. It is gorgeous. So it's not exactly in a very light material because it's not like a cotton or a linen or anything, but it is just so flattering. It's got a bit of a square neck, which I actually find really flattering on me. Really kind of small spaghetti straps, and then just the fit, it's kind of slimline and then just goes out a little bit at the bottom. Just really easy to wear. I was also able to smarten it up a little bit as well. I found myself wearing like thin knits over it with a blazer. I'll show you a picture of that coming later, of that outfit, so you'll probably spot it in that. It was just great for doing a bit of both, from dressing down and dressing up as well, and I thoroughly am looking forward to bringing it back out when the weather gets a little bit warmer, or for my holiday next month, because I am going away next month, so I probably will end up taking it with me. Speaking of that outfit I was just telling you about, the next item was in this outfit that I paired this dress with, and it is this New Look bag with kind of the straw effect and the wooden round handles. I've been after a bag like this for a little while, and I wanted one that was kind of big enough to take into London with me, but also as well had the closed, like some sort of fastening on the top. It was just a really nice nod to that trend of that kind of the round handled, wooden handled bags, and it was great. And I thoroughly have enjoyed using it, and I pretty much used it up until probably mid-autumn, even with kind of the summery wooden straw details on it. Next we have another play suit, and this is from Topshop. When I had been to Topshop a little while ago, I saw this in store, again at full price, and it was like over £50, and at the time I wasn't really wanting to spend that much on one piece, and I kind of hummed and hawed about it. I took a picture of it and I looked it up online and I saved it, and then very luckily the sales came around and it was half price in the sale at 25 quid, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting it. And it is a great, almost kind of military utility style play suit. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a boiler suit, but just in like a shorts version. So comfy. I wore this a lot, especially over the summer. And as well, I was able to dress it up a little bit when I went to the tennis, but I could also wear it casual as well, which was kind of like my main way of wearing it. Even though I got a 6, it is slightly big around the tummy, so I kind of have to play around a little bit with it. It doesn't faze me at all. It does also get a little bit creased, so when I went to the tennis, it really creased from all that sitting down, but it was fine. I was really happy with it, and I think it's going to be a good staple piece in my wardrobe. Again, I don't really have anything like in their colour, which is almost like a blush coral style. It's just really pretty. So yeah, I look forward to wearing that again this coming year. So this next item I actually bought with some store credit from Rocket. I was so lucky to work with Rocket last year, one of my favourite vintage brands, and I picked up this corduroy jacket. This was kind of an amazing kind of light bulb moment for me, because I loved the idea of corduroy, but I'm one of those people that can't touch velvet without getting goosebumps. I absolutely hate the feel of velvet, and that kind of transferred also over to corduroy because it's got a very similar feel, to me anyway, to velvet. And I picked up this jacket, and originally I'd ignored it, and I was really struggling to find a piece to put together with this outfit. And I went back into the store and I picked up this jacket, and I actually felt the material, and I think because it had been worn, the corduroy was softer, and actually I was absolutely fine, and I ended up picking it up. And I'm so happy I did, because I really had been wanting some sort of jacket like this with kind of the Borg sheepskin style on the collar. And also I just loved the idea of corduroy, and I'm so chuffed I got this, because again, I have been wearing it so much. I've actually still got it. I've kept it out for the winter, because some days when it's been a little bit milder, I can throw this on. The fact that it's also got that sheepskin on the inside really does give you a bit of extra warmth. And yeah, again, I think this is going to be a real staple in my wardrobe for many, many years. Next, I have a pair of jeans from Hollister. I never expected in 2019 to be walking into a Hollister store and buying something from there. I thought those days were over. Those were my sixth form days. Those were the days where wearing a Hollister or Abercrombie hoodie was the thing to do. I was really not expecting it. When I ended up walking in, my boyfriend was looking for some stuff and I was helping him shopping, and I walked in and I saw the jeans and I thought, I'm gonna try these on. The pair of jeans that I originally picked up, I didn't really like the style, but oh my gosh, they were so comfy. And I thought, okay, well, if these style of jeans are comfy, what are the others going to be like as well. So I ended up going online and I ended up buying 2 pairs of jeans, and the one that really stood out for me were these deep blue mum jeans. Again, I've been after a pair of mum jeans for so long, I'm talking years, and I just couldn't find a pair that I liked that were flattering on my small frame, and these just look amazing. They are so comfy. I just feel amazing every time I put them on, and to be honest, I would be happy to kind of pay the price, because I think they're kind of between 39 up to about 50. I would happily buy a pair at that price because the quality is so good. And to be honest, if you think about Topshop jeans, they're a similar price. And actually, I think I prefer these jeans. They're just so comfy. Next, we have this gorgeous jumper from Georgie. I've been pairing this a lot with those jeans what I was just talking about, and also that Shein jumper I bought off of Depop. Oh, I'm so glad I got this. I got this when I went to This Morning Live and they had a little stand there, and I picked this jumper up, and it is definitely easily my most worn jumper, especially during the autumn and also through summer as well, when I've needed just a light layer. It's so comfy. I love how thin it is, but it's still really warm. It looks so smart. If you want to dress it up, it looks really, really smart. But again, I can dress it down as well. I had been missing some light knits in my wardrobe, and this seriously filled the void. I'm definitely going to be buying a lot more from them this year. They're a great brand. They're very kind of retro vintage inspired, so if you like that style, then I think you'll really like Georgie. Last couple of bits. So the next 2 items I'm going to include in the same photo because I've actually been wearing the combination of the 2 together a lot. Firstly is this Primark jumper. I haven't really bought much from Primark in 2019, but I saw this jumper and it was made from recycled polyester. Funnily enough, Primark are doing a lot more than everyone thinks they are to be more eco, and I saw this jumper and I thought I really like the colour, and good on them for actually starting to kickstart that kind of recycled movement. So I picked it up and it's been a great staple in my wardrobe. I've been reaching for it a lot. Like, I wore it in the last video, if you saw my last video. And I've also been pairing it with these H&M jeans. Originally, I picked up the wrong size when I went into store, but I loved them so much that I went online and bought them in the size up. They are these amazing leopard print style jeans. Originally, I've been after some trousers, but actually now thinking about it, the jeans were definitely a better option because I wear jeans a lot more. I really love the fit of these jeans as well. They're in a really awesome straight leg style. Again, really, really flattering. And again, I've been really enjoying dressing them up and down. I've worn these out quite a lot in the evening for meals and things like that, but again, they're so comfy that I can just wear them around the house as well. And the last thing, I cannot do this video. There's a few things that I could not just not mention. I have to mention them in this video, and one of those things, my last item, is my teddy bear coat. Oh, I'm so happy I've got a teddy bear coat in my life because I just wear it so much, and I wore it a lot last year when I got it. No, not last year, the year before, 2018. When I got it then, I was so happy I got it. And again, I wore it so much in 2019 as well. Just such a great staple in my wardrobe. So happy I got it. The quality is still really, really good. There's not too much bubbling on it, and if it is, they're quite easy to take off. Just makes any outfit look really cool. And I kind of been thinking of whether I want to get a different colour or not. I've been thinking black. The black ones look really, really nice, but I kind of have to have a little look out and see. But at the moment, my new look one has just been so amazing to have in my wardrobe. There we go. Those are the most worn items that I wore in 2019. I hope you enjoyed this little roundup that I've been doing. From now on, the normal kind of videos will resume, but I hope you've enjoyed these anyway. I really wanted to do them this year and I'm happy I did. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.